Today is the International Day of Play, and play isn't just fun. It is key to children's learning, well-being, and development. But unlike my generation who regularly played outside, today just 1 in 4 kids do. So to help change that and remind you of just how important play is, Winnipeg's own Sami Jo Small, a 3-time Olympian, joins us now. Sami Jo, good to speak with you.
You too, Maralee. Good to see you.
I know you made a career out of play, but take us back to your childhood and tell us a bit about how play transformed you and helped with your development.
You're right. As a hockey player on the national team, I certainly did make a career out of play. But I think what I was very fortunate is that my parents really just encouraged play. It wasn't competition. It was just simply going out in your community. There was a boys' street hockey game at the end of my driveway, and I just simply joined the game. That's what allowed me to play. And I think what play does is it builds community. It lets you get to know your neighbor and different age groups all together. A day like today just really celebrates that. And that's why I'm really encouraging everybody to get outside, meet your neighbors, do whatever brings you joy.
Yeah, join that street hockey game at the end of the street. Now, as I mentioned, just 1 in 4 kids today regularly do play outside. What do you think is driving that decline?
For sure. I mean, there's so many other options, right? We all know that for kids. There's tablets, there's TV, there's video games, but nothing really brings joy. And I think we all know that when we're actually playing and you're just completely in a whole nother world, it teaches us so much about oldselves, about how to interact with other people. There's so many great learning things, but it's also just really great for our health. So we have a 9-year-old, and her jam is going to the park. And if she could just go to the park every day, she would love it. It's not easy for parents, right? You work long days, and it's often hard to get up off the couch just for us too, and to get our kids outside. But I think we can be models, and we can be good role models, and whether it's going biking with your kids or simply playing in the front yard or just being outside, I think that just encourages that sense of play and that unity. And like I said, just getting to know your neighbors is so important.
Unlike most adults, you never lost your call to play, as your hockey career kept you, playing long after many of us stopped. And while we know it's key for children's development, I'm curious if you can, maybe shed some light on how play can improve the lives of adults as well.
For sure. I don't think it's just for kids. You're so right. I continue to play recreational hockey. I now play as a forward, as a goalie on the national team. And just getting together with women once a week, I look so forward to that hour. And it is amazing what that can do and how that can just teach you a sense of self and give you that confidence, but also just lose yourself for an hour. I can remember when I first gave birth, it wasn't easy, getting up off the couch and spending an hour to yourself, but that I cherish that time that I got to just be around like-minded people. But it isn't about just or organized sport either. I think as adults, we can go for a walk. We can ask our neighbors, maybe an elderly neighbor in the area, would you like to go for a walk, or go down to the park and meet some of the kids that are playing? I mean, there's so many things that we can do, I think, but it's so important every day to make sure that we get it. And of course, there's tons of health benefits, and that's amazing. However, I think for our psyche, to just have a moment where we're not working, where we're just out, we're just doing things, what Right to Play really encourages is to teach and empower through play as well. And I think as adults, we forget that helps us as well. Everybody that is out there doing things is learning about themselves, about the people around them. And a day like today just really celebrates that. And I'm so grateful to be part of an organization like Right to Play that not only encourages here in Canada, but also around the world. So kids that are going through war-torn areas, refugee camps, it's so important that they not only get nourished, but also get to play with each other and just be kids.
Yeah, maybe even more so in some of those circumstances. Sami Jo, thank you so much. Such an important message. It was great speaking with you.
Thank you, Maralee. I hope you get to play today.